Hello, my name is Grayson Aldridge, and today I'll be walking you through how to use the QCOM Discord interface. So before we get started, I just want to point out that if you're using the Discord mobile app, that everything on the left side of my screen that's in kind of a darker gray, you can get to this by swiping to the right on the app. And the same thing for the right side. If you swipe to the left, you'll be able to see everything on the right side of my screen. So let's just hop into it. So on the very left side of the screen, we can find all of the servers. So the QCOM server has all of the QCOM channels related to it, and another channel would also or another server would have all of its channels related to it inside of it as well. You can find more servers by exploring public servers and just kind of seeing what you might be interested in. Entertainment, science and tech, education, music. There are tons of communities that you can get involved in, and it's honestly really fun to explore. So you can also create your own server if you can't find a specific community of your own, or if you just want a nice place to hang out and talk to your friends. You can create your own private server completely for free. Really not too bad, not too hard to learn how to do. This little button down here, you only see this on the browser version of Discord, and it's really just links to the mobile app and to the desktop apps. So if I can direct your attention to the top left of the screen though, we'll click on the home button, and this is where you'll find your direct messages. Your direct messages, just the private messages that you have with people in your Discord or with people on Discord just in general. Anybody can really message you unless you change in your settings to only friends or otherwise. But basically, this is just where you'll find your DMs. You can create a group DM by going to friends, a new group DM. I don't have any friends on this account, so I can't create a group DM. So be sure to add anybody that you would want to be in your group DM as a friend before you add them. But just to walk you through the DMs, you have your regular messaging, GIF sending, emojis sending functions, but you also have voice call, video call, pinned messages, which we'll get to in a second, and then you can also add friends to your DM to create a group DM within a DM, pretty much. So you can also search within the DM to find specific messages. And you can do this in channels too, and we'll discuss that here in a bit. So if you go back to the QCOM server, you just click on keep on the left side of the screen. This is just where you find all of the channels, pretty self-explanatory. But above this, we'll find the server settings. So if you just kind of click on the top banner or tap on the top banner, you'll find all of these settings. So these settings right here, you don't have to worry about. This is just admin stuff. So we're going to focus down here for the moment. So notification settings, this is for editing the settings that you want just for the server and for the server as a whole. So if you didn't want to get any messages, you could hit nothing, or if you wanted to get all messages, you can switch to all messages, but by default, you will only get notifications for @mentions. So that means if someone says, @Discord admin, I would get a notification. Or if someone mentioned my role, so like @2024 or @2025, then I would also get a notification. And I can suppress those by checking this box and this box. @everyone will just ping everybody, and @here will ping everybody who's online. And you can also turn off your mobile push notifications if you really just want to get notifications on your desktop. And when you edit each channel's individual notification settings, you can find all of those overrides in this little list right here. So, and you can also add more overrides by searching. So, moving on. Privacy settings, this is what I was talking about. Allow direct messages from server members. If you don't want to receive direct messages, you can just uncheck this box, but it's helpful for all of us, to leave it checked, but that's completely of your own prerogative. Changing nickname can also be found here, and then hiding muted channels is a really helpful feature that helps you clean up the interface, but we will address this in a later video. Now the center of the screen is pretty self-explanatory. This is just what we saw in the DM. It's just the sending message, or the message sending component of Discord, and we don't really need to spend a lot of time on it. So moving on to the right side of the screen, we'll find 3 little icons up at the top right. So this bell icon is pretty much just like a little short cut to muting a channel. So if you just want to click this, this will completely mute this channel. You won't see any notifications from it unless you're very much like significant or specifically paying with an at mention, but you can change that setting somewhere else. But that's pretty much it. It's just clicking the bell icon, and that will only do it for this channel. So this is the rules and roles channel, but if I wanted to mute, say, the general QCOM channel, I can go down here, mute it, but other channels will still be unmuted, as you can see. So unmute that. Let me go back to rules and roles. Actually, let's go back to QCOM announcements so I can show you guys pinned messages. So if you see the little pinned icon right here, if you click on this or tap, you will see all of the messages that were pinned. Pinned messages are basically messages that someone deemed important enough to have on hand and for easy access. Usually an admin will make this distinction just so we can kind of keep things under control and easy to find. So right here, it's just here's some. If you click on any of these messages, they'll be taken straight to them and they'll be highlighted. Let's go to another one. So it makes it really easy to go back and find these messages, especially if they're a reaction role message like this one is, that gives somebody a role. You can't react to something in the pinned messages, but if you jump to it, then you can. And you can get access to any channels that you need to give you access to. Little people icon over here will just hide and unhide the members list and kind of give you a cleaner interface. Search bar, this is the same as group DMs. You can search pretty much anything. You can search for specific words. So if I search for Anki, it will show me everything, every message in the server that has Anki in it. And I can further refine this by saying, from, Discord, Quillen Discord admin. And now this is pretty much everything that the Quillen Discord admin has ever sent, as well as, I think, yeah. And then if I wanted to keep, if I knew it was in a specific channel, I could say in QCOM announcements, and it will only show me the messages that the Quillen Discord admin has sent to Quillen or QCOM announcements. And you can keep adding search terms to your pleasure, to whatever you need, and find the messages that you're looking for. And you also have like a nice little search history too, just to kind of find, if you need to go back and find something, you just redo the search. So yeah, and this button actually is not found in the mobile app, but it is really useful for desktop. It'll show you all of your unread messages. You can just quickly go through and mark them as read. You don't have to click through all the channels. Super useful, super helpful. And you can also go back and see who has pinged you in the past, just to kind of go through them as well if you need to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the interface. Oh, I did forget to mention one thing. Just down here on the bottom left, you'll find your user settings, where you can edit your username, email, phone number, as well as different app settings. Just, these are the basic settings that you can go in and customize to your liking. And if you don't want people seeing you online, you would click on your little profile picture down here, and it will bring up different activity settings. So if you want to show as idle, do not disturb, invisible, or a custom status, you can set them right here. It kind of gives you a little bit extra privacy if you don't want someone to know that you're checking the Discord at this time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, put them, please consult the Discord guides channel, or message a tech support member or Discord server admin. So thank you. Have a great day.